Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. So, with 3.0 inching closer every day, I wanted to take the time and just talk about what I plan to do in the verse in terms of videos, streams, and just my own personal interests. Now, for YouTube, 3.0 brings a lot of new content and gameplay features like new ships, landable moons, updated weapons and armor, new ship interactions, new animations, new mobiGlas, so on and so forth. There's a massive list of new stuff. I will continue to do these ship reviews, taking an in-depth look at the new ships that we have available, as well as any revamped ships like the Cutlass or the Auroras. One very big focus of mine is checking out each moon, obviously. There's Yellow, Selin and Daymar. Great interest to me, and I intend on recording pretty much all of my ventures planet-side, as well as Delamar, the Levski landing zone. I feel I may be spending a lot of time there exploring the actual location, as well as the planet itself, the surface itself, so expect to see a lot of that from me. With 3.0 comes new missions from people like Miles Eckhart and the new character Ruto, who we are yet to meet. I shall be working my way through those, and depending on how long each mission takes, I may do a few in one video, or dedicate single video to just one mission. Item 2.0 is something I'm very much looking forward to as well, and showing it off to you guys, how we can interact with our ship more, including the new components, multi-crew stations, the ship panel interactions in the cockpits. Again, I'll be spending a lot of time looking at these for each ship and getting to grips with it, along with my usual news videos. Now for Twitch, being live and not being able to edit means that the streams will consist of a mixture of just having fun with viewers joining me, along with some fun things that I will list below, but also some more serious streams too. As the game develops and persistence and reputation become more apparent, expect the occasional more serious stream in which the camera may not be involved, and I will most likely not be looking at chat for the sake that I don't want to die. But also playing the game in a semi-role-play way, maybe. I'm still undecided on this, so we'll have to wait and see, but I'd love to know what your thoughts are on it. But the most things I'm looking forward to are player-driven content, so something that is ever-present in Star Citizen is the player-driven content, and I feel like this is going to be one of the biggest factors for longevity. By player-driven, I mean players creating roles and jobs for other players, in which we can all take part in, rather than the pre-generated missions by Cloud Imperium. Now, although 3.0 won't hold any mechanics such as allowing us to pay others for their work, we can still find ways to have fun and hopefully exchange and trade stuff. But for both streaming and YouTube, I want to create some scenarios in which everyone can take part in, and I shall be calling upon my patrons, my Twitch subs, as well as viewers, just to capture some video and take part in it all. There's a few things I want to do. One of them is planetside battles, which I've made a video on separately. I hope to host a few planetside FPS battles fighting on and around moons, using shipwrecks or a just interesting landscape, both day and night, as well as switching it up with the ground and air vehicles. We've got a lot of stuff to play with there. I do expect, though, depending on the player cap, if we can hopefully get 10v10 at the least, that would be great, but if not, we can get smaller battles. It just depends on what the server allows. Planetside races, so loading up my Caterpillar and just all meeting at a remote location. Planetside conducts some ground-based races with the Nox, the Dragonflies, the Ursas, and anything else they release for us. Also, underground battles or underground brawls. Now, this is very dependent on what hand-to-hand features are included in 3.0. I do believe, though, that 3.0 is the intended patch for fighting, like without weapons, so melee. But fighting planetside or on board ships with a winner stays on format would be interesting, and eventually betting on it once that ability comes in. But mainly, what I really am most looking forward to is derelict ship locating and cataloguing. Now, I would love to create some form of database somewhere to hold the information to all the planetside and space wrecks, with locations and information relating to the ship type, the possible cause of crash, the loot that was found there, was it occupied, any data that was recovered, kind of bringing out the backstory of all these crashes so that when people go to visit them they can see it. But this will require anyone who comes across a shipwreck to kind of role-play in a way and gather the information solo or as a group, however you choose. But once you have the information, you then submit that, which will be part of the org that I'm going to create. It's a work in progress. And then we'll send people to go and check the information to ensure that it's all correct and then post it online somewhere for all to see. Now, the reason I want to do this, other than it just being, going to be awesome, is to create jobs for other players. When all the missions are completed, it gives us the want to continue playing and gathering up some friends and working together. Having a couple of them acting as, say, security while two others check the crash site for clues, I think would be just great fun. Now, I am in the process of creating an org for my YouTube, my Twitch and so forth. which will not be a 100% serious org. You can choose to do and be who you want in it, but it's more of a location for everyone to hang out and chat, and then if I need folks to help record, or, you know, for streams, I can fill slots and call upon people while they're there. I personally think 3.0 will have enough content to keep us entertained, and scanning the surfaces of moons and empty space for that one location to explore will be worth it. On a personal note, I'll obviously be playing it alone, playing with friends off stream and so forth, just getting to grips with everything the ships, but mainly things like trading runs, exploring, all sorts of stuff. But it kind of feel like if I play it alone and I see something interesting, I'll want to hit record, so it won't be a personal endeavour anymore. It'll be one that I want to share. Anyway, let me know what your plans are, guys. I would love to know what everyone else is wanting to do in the verse once it drops. Keep an eye out for the creation of my org. Discord, the links below, is probably the best place to keep up with that. Don't forget we're giving away a starters and starter package every month, courtesy of my patrons, so just be a subscriber and comment on any video throughout August. Giving away a Cyclone on Twitch, so be sure to head over there too. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I shall see you later, guys.